Okay, I put some antifreeze in this tractor today, and I'll probably think of some more resolutions I want to do throughout the day, but I topped up the antifreeze. This thing hasn't moved since we did that block heater, so what I'm gonna do is start it up right now. I was waiting to get some more antifreeze. We've got it, coolant, and we're gonna start this puppy up and see if we got any leaks, because we put this block heater right there, that cable that you see there, that goes right into the block, into the coolant. So when we took that off, all the coolant drained out onto the ground, unfortunately. So we've I just want to see if it leaks, because if that thing leaks, then we got to make some adjustments, but whatever, we'll see. I should be moving. I would like to move this tractor because I want to clean all that coolant up, and I just want to like kind of move it out of the way so I can put some absorbent shit on there, and I can't do that until this runs, so hopefully it runs. And I forgot that I undid the battery because I was welding on it. Oh shit. Oh my god, oh my god. Shit, that was close. The only place there's service in this shop is right by the window of the door, and I have the clicker in my pocket, and it clicked on when I rubbed up against this tire, and I keep my phone in a little compartment, little cup right on the door, so as the overhead door goes up, it would lift my phone all the way to the roof, and as it comes around, and like, it would have dumped it onto the cement ground from, was that 16 feet up? That would have been a fucking great New Year's present. Okay. Let's just chuck this on here. Maybe it'll be good enough to start it. Yeah, I was doing some welding, fixing that. If you've watched other videos, I fixed up some side panels. I should actually do this one because it's all rusted out, but it's not, you can't see daylight out of there, so. All right, I hear a fan on. Oh, baby. Can you see any leaks? Because I can't see shit. I just filled that up, so that's like spraying leak. That's not coolant. It is coolant, but that's from what I spilled. I mean, there's no drips or nothing, so I think we're okay. We'll keep an eye on it anyway. But I don't have those brakes installed, which we should install those before I try driving this, but hell, that wouldn't make an exciting video. All right. Sounds good to me. No leaks, I can't tell, but I mean, we got to keep an eye on it, because last thing I want to do is drain the fucking coolant out of a tractor without noticing it. Oof. That would suck. Okay, so what I'm actually gonna do now is we're gonna move this over. I wanna kinda get that tractor, I'll back it up and kinda move into this area, maybe. Or I'll back it up and I don't know yet. But anyways, this stuff has to move. Oh, dude, that hurts the ears, man. See my camera or my phone right there? You imagine that going up like this, and then until it reaches there, and then it would dump it. I gotta watch what I lean into with that clicker in my pocket. All of y'all wondering how I get into a tractor? That's it. That's how I do it. Okay. Shut that. Okay. All right. Hold on. Park. Neutral. Oh, what was that? All right, that was good. I heard some things cracking, but whew. All right. See, that serpentine belt on this tractor has to get replaced yet. And if you haven't noticed, and I'm sure you will, so we got to make a video about it somehow, this loader is bent. It's like 2 inches lower on the left side, like this is lower. So I don't know if that's fixable or not. Maybe we just have to run full speed into something else with the other side and bend it down a bit. That will make a great one. I'm very excited for that video. Something I didn't think about here was I have to get back to my wheelchair somehow. Something you don't think about being an able-bodied person. You've always got to think, especially on the farm, you always have to have a plan, a vehicle, a wheelchair, a walker set out. If you're gonna move a piece of equipment, you gotta, and you're not gonna take your walker with you because you don't have, maybe you don't have somewhere to haul it on the tractor or whatever you're doing. You have always got to think, where am I going and how am I gonna get around once I get to where I'm going? So, you'll always see me, you know, if I'm gonna move this tractor from here and I wanna park it behind the shed, I'll have to go wheel my walker all the way out to there and then bring my chair back, jump in the tractor. So when I drive over there, I can just jump out at my walker where I plan to leave it and then walk back to the wheelchair. It's like a whole I gotta think ahead. So when you get somebody who's trying to help you out and they see your wheelchair sitting out in the middle of nowhere and they didn't realize that you preemptively put it there, then they go ahead and they move it back to the shop closer where you are, and then all of a sudden you get out there with the tractor like you had planned and your wheelchair is nowhere to be found. You're like, what the fuck? And then you have to remind them, no, don't touch my shit. I leave it there on purpose. I know exactly where my walker and my wheelchair are gonna be. And otherwise, I gotta fucking crawl back to where I'm going. And you might wonder why I have so many holes in my knees on my jeans. Every set of jeans I have, like, I go through a set of jeans in the springtime and a set in the fall because I'm just constantly, like, I go through 2 pairs of jeans in a year. And I don't like spending big money on work jeans because, I don't know, I just seem to, I like wearing blue jeans, and I'm not gonna spend money on work jeans because they're just gonna wear out. So I might as well buy nice jeans for going out and like partying and stuff and like hanging out, just like, you know, nice jeans, everyday jeans. And then just when I get tired of them, I just start wearing them in the shop. And that seems to do well for me, except I probably get more life out of them. They probably spend more time in the shop than they do in my personal life, my jeans. So they should be a business write-off, but I don't know, I don't think my accountant will see it that way. She'll see all these Mark's Work Warehouse receipts and like, why are you buying your clothes? Like, that's all like Maybe I should just start doing that. Mark's Work Warehouse sells work clothes too, so I mean, I should just be writing all my clothes off as work. Dude, 2025 is looking up. I'm already having great ideas. 30 is kind of a mind fuck for me because I always felt being in your 20s, you're young and you got time to build your empire. And now that I'm 30, I feel a lot more mature about everything, like more life experience, and I just understand things better, and that only comes with time. Maybe 20s was for making mistakes and figuring shit out, but now it's time to like dial in, and I feel like now that I'm 30, I should know what I'm dialing in on, but it's tricky. In my 20s, I tried so many different things on how to like make money, grow businesses. I did so many different things, and none of them were like super successful. The only things that really have, like doing the seed business stuff, I'm done. I finished that when I was 30. I spent 10 years doing that, and I wasn't happy with where I was in life. And honestly, the farm has been consistently growing and profitable and doing what it should do, as farms do. Like, they've been here for hundreds of years, and farmers will always be needed. And the fact that I'm good with numbers, I feel like maybe that's why I've been as successful as I have been on the farm. But I don't know. I feel like I'm chasing something more. Like, I am a first generation farm, as I mentioned a few times, because I haven't got any help from family. Not that they won't help, just that I want to try to do it myself. And I don't want to feel like I owe my success to anybody else, even though, you know, my family has come in clutch quite a few times, just helping out day-to-day stuff. As far as taking money from them, no. I won't take money from family as far as building any business I want to build. So I want to risk my own money. I don't want to risk somebody else's money. But yeah, like I was saying, like with the whole building up, I don't feel accomplished in my 30s. I don't know what that is. I think you just gotta, maybe that's something I gotta sit back and just look at my accomplishments. Cause I know that, you know, back in my 20s, like if I was to see my 18-year-old self again and say, by the time you're 30, you farm 27, because last year we were at 2,700 acres, and I'll just say that that's my biggest I've ever been. If I was to go back to my 18-year-old self and say, you farm 2,700 acres and you're doing it, I would say successfully, and you have all these nice pieces of equipment, you got a nice heated shop here, you got guys working for you, and you don't feel financially stressed. You're going out every winter, you're going to Florida. What else? You got a house in town, you're living at the farm now. I'd like to think I'm making my grandpa proud. That's my seems like my only motivator right now, because my grandpa passed away a few years ago, and when I really come down to think about it, it's like I feel like I'm only doing this to carry on that Cardi name in the farming community, and just like build that dynasty up, and feeling like there's some insecurity on where the land's going to end up, that I often am currently questioning, why am I doing this if that stuff could all go away, because I don't own any land, and it scares me sometimes when the future of your business is held in the hands of somebody who you feel maybe doesn't have the same vision as you do. That's scary. So I guess to wrap that all up, the only thing that I feel like maybe I would have had by the time I was 30, if I was talking to my 18-year-old self, is a family. So I don't have that yet, and you gotta have a wife before you can have kids, and that's the way I want to do it. I wouldn't do it any other way, because yeah, I mean, you're trying to build something and have a peaceful life, and I feel like I've had quite a few employees who have had issues, marital issues, or wife, girlfriend, child issues, and it just tears dynasties down if you have marital issues and children custody battle issues and stuff like that, so I don't want anything to do with that. So doesn't help that I haven't spent a whole lot of time searching for the right girl. I just feel too focused on what I'm doing here, and I don't feel emotionally or financially secure to bring anybody else in that's going to rely on me, so I can, like, I don't feel mature enough to build a family yet. With the amount of money that I'm making, I don't know what's going to be enough. It is definitely enough to build a family on. I just feel like once I start building a family, they're going to be my top priority, and I'm not where I want to be in my career yet to do that. And that's probably my biggest thing holding me back, is I'm not actively looking for that. I think you have to be actively looking for a girlfriend to find a girlfriend. That's my theory anyway. So I'm not ready for a girlfriend yet, and that's okay. Jesus, I feel like I'm talking too much. Saying shit that I probably wouldn't say to anybody out loud. I don't know. I have a weird time talking about my feelings in front of people that I don't know. But talking in front of a camera as if nobody's listening, I don't know. Maybe it's therapy. That is an interesting concept that has crossed my mind a few times in the last few days, is what if no one's watching these videos and I'm just talking to myself? Is that what I want? Because I feel like social media is the answer to what I'm looking for. And because a first generation farm, it's like you're competing with second, third generation farms that have all that equity and money saved up over the years of multi-generational shit, and I don't have access to that, so I'm trying to compete with them starting from zero 5 years ago. And the fact that I'm doing it up till this point is crazy, but also, you know, I should be happy with where I'm at. It's just there is some sort of I feel like I am constantly window shopping at, like, oh, I wonder how nice it would be to be able to draw on multi-generations of equity and just be that much farther ahead. I mean, that's just the reality I live in, and it's whatever. But I feel like social media can probably get you closer to generational wealth, accumulating generational wealth. Because if none of my neighbors are doing that, and somehow I feel like social media is a key, seeing the success from, you know, anybody else who picks up the camera and is successful with it. It just it's life-changing. And so no one else is doing that around here. And so I feel like I'm onto something. I don't know. Might not be. Might just be wasting my time. But at least, you know, that's a New Year's resolution, I guess. Pick up the camera, post every day, see where I'm at in a year, and I don't know, try to reassess, I guess. I should put a deadline and a goal on it, like a subscriber goal or something, but I don't want to make it about subscribers because that demotivates me if I don't see that, but I don't know how to. At what point do you hang up the hat, right? Have you been doing it for too long and you should just give up? I don't know. I wonder if this shit's even gonna soak this stuff up. One thing that definitely helped was getting on the Instagram and watching those motivational videos, and I don't know, really helped me get through some shit. And like hitting 30, like I said, was kind of a mindfuck for me. Not feeling like I was where I needed to be by the time I hit 30. But watching those motivational videos and shit, that and maybe I can offer some help. Like, maybe people will find these videos, and maybe that's what I need to feel fulfilled too, and just help people. I don't know. So if people can watch these videos, if nobody watches these videos and somebody stumbles across it and finds some motivation in what I'm doing here, maybe that's why I'm doing it, and I don't even realize it. I'll probably rewatch these videos in a year and be like, dude, you're so awkward on camera. Yeah. You know what I can't understand? Is those guys who play Farm Simulator. I played that one time. I bought a PlayStation, played it for like a week, and that's when I started my life-changing transformation. And just after, I was like, holy fuck, I'm so depressed. This depressed the fuck out of me, because it's like playing that game, and you get all the new equipment in that game, and it's so slow. Like, you have to physically sit there, laying on the couch, playing this stupid game, and the rate at which you're growing is so slow. And that's crazy, because that's a video game and you're growing super slow. And then I started comparing it to real life, and I'm like, fuck, man, farming is crazy slow at making wealth. But so then I had a change of heart. I'm like, maybe you can't do it for the money, farming, because there's way better things to do in your life and make money at if you want to make money. So you can't do it for the money. But yeah, it's crazy how Farm Simulator made me come to that realization. If you're farming for the money, you're in it for the wrong reasons. There's better things in life to make your money at. Man, life revolves around discipline, man. Gotta stop saying I'm gonna clean this shop unless I actually do. I physically have to do it. I think that's the secret to discipline. You have to actually do what you're gonna say, and if you don't, you're hardwiring your mind to take shortcuts and just realize that you can't, unless you finish things, you're gonna start, not finishing things is gonna be a habit. And that's, fuck. Dude, I'm having these epiphanies. Oh, I actually heard that on TikTok, but it is true. I'm finding that to be true. Unless you finish what you're doing, and like if you set out a goal to do something, do that, finish it 100% of what your expectations were, and then move on to the next thing. If you keep jumping around from thing to thing, you'll constantly never finish that one thing, or any of them, and then you'll like hardwire your mind to you'll just start thinking, oh, like you never finish anything, or you can't finish anything, and then you'll be demoralized at everything and depressed. And it's finish shit, Drew. So my theory is, after vacuuming for 5 minutes, is if I say I'm going to do something, I have to do it, and I have to finish it. And so don't say I'm going to do something unless I do it. Okay? So maybe I've just gotten this habit of just saying, oh, I'm going to clean the shop, or oh, I'm going to finally do this thing in this tractor, but yet I put it to the side and it doesn't get done, and then I feel unaccomplished, and then it just kind of perpetuates and keeps building, and then you kind of feel, does that make sense? I feel like that makes a lot of sense to me. I just have to set realistic goals, and when I say I'm going to do something, I just jump in, do it, finish it, and I think I'll see progress in my discipline. I like that. Can't see a dang thing because it's so dark in here. Okay, so beating on that. Yeah, buddy, oh, God. I'm just trying to get this pin through here. It's actually not There we go. It's through. Oh god, sucking up. Okay, so this is where that snap ring went. I got one of them. There's one on the other side that's needed. And I'm gonna do a quick scan around here to see if I can find it, but I don't think I'll find it because it'll be in that trash. Maybe I could, I don't want to dump that garbage out of that vacuum, so probably just have to get another one. I think these are probably kind of pretty standard things, so. Anyways, I love you guys. I appreciate each and every one of you. If you're watching this, if no one's watching these, then I'm still okay with it, because this is my goal. I want to film every day, regardless of if someone's listening. I feel like it could just be good therapy for me. So I love you, appreciate you. Hope to see you tomorrow, and yeah, come up with some New Year's resolutions for yourself. And I've probably spilled out so many resolutions over this video that just maybe didn't make sense to anybody, but they make sense to me. And yeah, here's to 2025. I'm looking forward to it. There's gonna be a lot of changes, I hope, for the better. Consistency and discipline is kind of the fuck it. Anyways, talk to you later. I appreciate you guys. Peace.